What if the key to keeping your strength isn't exercise, but what you eat 30 minutes before bed? At night, your body repairs muscle fibers and restores balance for the next day. After 60, this recovery window is critical. Sometimes the difference between climbing stairs with ease or struggling for support. The challenge is long fasting. Many older adults eat a light dinner, then go 10 to 12 hours with no fuel. During that stretch, the body may break down its own muscle, catabolism, to get energy. Over time, this means less stamina, slower steps, and greater fall risk. The solution isn't heavy meals, it's small, targeted fruit snacks that deliver minerals and antioxidants to muscles while you sleep. A banana with plain yogurt supplies potassium and magnesium for cramp relief and muscle relaxation. A kiwi adds vitamin C to support collagen and antioxidants to fight stress. Tart cherries give natural melatonin for deeper rest. Even a small bowl of berries offers polyphenols to protect against age-related damage. These aren't meals, just light boosts, yet they can mean fewer night cramps, smoother mornings, and confidence to stay active. If this makes sense, subscribe to Healthy Life 24/7 for simple strategies you can start tonight. Share your age and country in the comments. I'd love to know your routine. And if someone you know feels weaker lately, like and share this so they can protect their strength too. Sarcopenia may sound like a complicated medical term, but its effects are painfully familiar. It's the slow, steady loss of muscle mass that creeps in with age. At first, it's subtle. Opening a jar feels harder, or you get winded after just one flight of stairs. Later, it can mean real danger struggling to stand up from a chair, stumbling on uneven ground, or even falling and breaking a bone. What's at stake isn't just muscle, it's independence. Consider the story of Maria, a 75-year-old who is active and self-sufficient. One slip in her kitchen led to a hip fracture, but the real culprit wasn't the fall. It was years of hidden muscle loss that left her unable to catch herself. Since then, she's needed help just to move around. Sadly, her story is not rare. Research shows that over 30% of people past 70 already live with sarcopenia, often without realizing it. They chalk up weakness and fatigue as just aging, when in fact it's a preventable condition. The real danger is how quickly sarcopenia snowballs. Less strength means fewer walks. Fewer walks mean weaker muscles and poorer balance. The cycle continues until independence slips away. But here's the hopeful truth. You can interrupt that cycle. Muscle responds to the right support, even late in life. With smart nutrition and gentle movement, it's possible to slow or even reverse the decline. That's why knowing what to eat before bed matters so much. Those evening nutrients don't just top off energy, they directly feed the overnight repair process, protecting muscle fibers from further loss. By taking sarcopenia seriously now, you safeguard your ability to move freely years from today. If you value these insights, make sure you're subscribed to Healthy Life 24/7 so you won't miss upcoming strategies for healthy aging. Drop a comment with your age and location. I'd love to hear your story and tailor advice to your stage of life. Why does the timing of what you eat matter so much for muscle health? Because while you sleep, your body is anything but idle. Night is when repair crews go to work, muscle fibers are rebuilt, micro tears from daily activity are patched up, and new proteins are synthesized to keep your strength intact. But here's the catch. If the raw materials aren't there, your body has no choice but to raid its own reserves. That means breaking down muscle tissue to fuel the repair process. This breakdown, called catabolism, is especially problematic for older adults. After 60, the body's ability to synthesize protein naturally declines. So when you go to bed on an empty stomach, or after only a light soup or glass of milk, the gap of 10 to 12 hours until breakfast is a long time for muscles to go unfed. Instead of waking restored, you wake weaker because muscle tissue was used as fuel. Research shows that a small balanced snack before bed can flip the script. Providing amino acids, minerals, and antioxidants right before sleep boosts the anabolic, muscle-building response. In other words, instead of tearing down, your body builds up. And the best part? You don't need expensive powders or shakes. Simple whole foods, especially certain fruits, provide exactly what your muscles need without weighing you down. Think of it like fueling a car before a long trip. You wouldn't expect to drive all night on an empty tank. In the same way, muscles can't repair on nothing. A banana for potassium and magnesium, a kiwi for vitamin C, or cherries for natural melatonin all act as compact fuel stops that keep the overnight repair engines running. So the principle is clear. What you eat before sleep directly shapes how strong and steady you'll feel tomorrow. Skipping it can slowly drain muscle reserves. Choosing wisely can help you wake restored. Think of the banana as more than just a quick snack. It's a natural night remedy for tired, cramp-prone muscles. For older adults, one small banana before bed can make the difference between a restless night with painful leg cramps and a deeper, steadier sleep that leaves you energized in the morning. The secret lies in 3 nutrients packed into this humble fruit: potassium, magnesium, and tryptophan. Potassium helps muscles contract and relax smoothly, preventing those sudden calf cramps that often strike in the middle of the night. Magnesium works like nature's muscle relaxer, calming tense fibers and improving sleep quality at the same time. Tryptophan, an amino acid, is converted by the body into serotonin and then into melatonin, the very hormone that guides your sleep-wake cycle. Together, these nutrients prepare both your muscles and your mind for rest and repair. Take Don Manuel, an 80-year-old who struggled with nightly cramps and morning weakness. At his grandson's suggestion, he began eating a banana about 40 minutes before bed. Within weeks, the difference was obvious. Fewer cramps, better sleep, and more energy in the mornings. What seemed too simple at first turned into a nightly ritual that now gives him confidence in his strength. The key is moderation. A small or medium banana is plenty eaten alone or paired with a spoonful of plain yogurt or a handful of nuts for added protein and minerals. Choose bananas that are ripe with brown speckles. They're sweeter, easier to digest, and provide more available tryptophan. This makes them a perfect pre-sleep snack that supports both digestion and muscle recovery. In everyday life, this is one of the easiest adjustments you can make. No special recipes, no expensive supplements, just a fruit you likely already have in your kitchen. Consistency is what matters. Eat it regularly, and your muscles will thank you each morning with less stiffness and more strength. Kiwi may look small and unassuming, but when it comes to protecting your muscles at night, it's a powerhouse. One kiwi contains twice or even 3 times the vitamin C of an orange. And vitamin C isn't just about preventing colds. It's essential for building collagen, the protein scaffolding that supports muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Without enough collagen, muscles lose structure and resilience, which accelerates weakness over time. But the benefits don't stop there. Kiwi is loaded with antioxidants that neutralize oxidative stress, the tiny rust spots that accumulate in aging muscle cells. Left unchecked, this oxidative damage speeds up sarcopenia. By eating kiwi before bed, you're handing your muscles a protective shield, reducing wear and tear and helping them regenerate more efficiently overnight. Kiwi also contributes to better sleep. It contains natural serotonin, which the body converts into melatonin, the sleep hormone. For older adults who often struggle with insomnia or restless nights, kiwi acts as a gentle sleep aid. More sleep means more recovery time for muscles, and that's exactly what slows sarcopenia's progress. Consider Carmen, a 78-year-old who suffered both poor sleep and muscle weakness. At her granddaughter's suggestion, she began eating 2 kiwis about 40 minutes before bedtime. Within weeks, she was sleeping more soundly and waking up with noticeably more energy in her legs. Even her physiotherapist noticed improvements in her muscle tone. For Carmen, kiwi became her green secret to strength and better rest. If you want to try it, start with 1 or 2 ripe kiwis before bed. Eat them alone, mix them into plain yogurt, or pair with a handful of nuts. The routine is light, easy to digest, and surprisingly powerful. When you combine antioxidants, collagen support, and sleep enhancement in one fruit, kiwi earns its reputation as a nighttime muscle ally. If there's one fruit that deserves the title of nighttime anti-inflammatory, it's the cherry, especially the Tart variety. These small red gems are far more than a sweet treat. They contain powerful plant compounds called anthocyanins and polyphenols, which act like natural fire extinguishers inside your body. For older adults dealing with stiffness or soreness, this matters. Chronic, low-grade inflammation is one of the hidden forces that accelerates muscle loss and makes sarcopenia worse. Think about it. As we age, the body's inflammation thermostat can get stuck on a low simmer. You may not notice swelling or obvious pain, but beneath the surface, this quiet inflammation slowly weakens muscle fibers, making them less responsive and slower to repair. By adding cherries to your nighttime routine, you fight this inflammation at the cellular level, helping muscles stay stronger for longer. But cherries bring another bonus: natural melatonin. This sleep-regulating compound helps you fall asleep faster and achieve deeper, more restorative rest. Better sleep means more time for your muscles to repair themselves overnight. That's why people who consume cherries or Tart cherry juice often report not only less soreness, but also better quality sleep. Take Rosario, a 76-year-old who struggled with morning stiffness and restless nights. On her doctor's advice, she began drinking half a glass of Tart cherry juice before bed. Within 2 weeks, she woke up with less pain, more energy, and a surprising sense of calm. The melatonin helped her rest while the anthocyanins fought her inflammation from within. How can you try it? If you have access to fresh or frozen cherries, enjoy 15 to 20 about an hour before bed. If not, half a glass of unsweetened Tart cherry juice is just as effective. Sip it slowly like an evening ritual and let it signal to your body that it's time to heal. When combined with consistency, cherries offer a simple, delicious way to reduce inflammation, protect muscles, and improve sleep, all crucial defenses against sarcopenia. Avocado might not be the first fruit you think of before bed, but for aging muscles, it's a quiet powerhouse. Unlike sweet fruits, avocado delivers healthy fats, specifically monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil. These fats are crucial for maintaining hormonal balance, including hormones like testosterone and IGF-1, insulin-like growth factor that help repair and preserve muscle mass. Even women benefit, since these hormones support strength and tissue recovery at every age. But the advantages don't stop at hormones. Avocado also provides vitamin E, a potent antioxidant that shields muscle cells from oxidative damage, and minerals like potassium and magnesium, which together improve muscle contraction, reduce cramps, and support recovery while you sleep. Add in its natural fiber, and avocado also helps keep blood sugar steady through the night, a key benefit for older adults managing diabetes or prediabetes. The trick is moderation. A small serving, about a quarter to half an avocado, is enough to reap the benefits without feeling heavy before bed. That serving delivers the fats and micronutrients your body needs for overnight repair without overloading digestion. Take Raphael, an 81-year-old who often woke with weak legs and sluggish arms. His doctor encouraged him to boost healthy fats, so Raphael began making a small ritual: a slice of whole grain toast topped with mashed avocado and a squeeze of lemon each evening. Sometimes he added tomato or chia seeds. Within weeks, mornings felt easier. He could rise from bed with less effort, walk more steadily, and even noticed his physiotherapist remarking on his improved muscle tone. You don't need elaborate recipes. A few avocado slices eaten with a spoon, spread on toast, or mixed into plain yogurt can be enough. Done consistently, this simple habit fuels hormonal balance, muscle repair, and stable energy, helping you wake up stronger instead of weaker. Papaya is often thought of as a refreshing tropical fruit, perfect for breakfast. But eaten at night, it plays a unique role in protecting aging muscles. The secret is in its enzyme Papain, which helps break down proteins from your dinner, whether it's chicken, fish, or beans, so your body can absorb them more efficiently. For older adults, this matters a lot. With age, digestion slows and nutrient absorption weakens, which means valuable proteins may pass through unused. By finishing the day with papaya, you're essentially unlocking those nutrients and sending them straight to your muscles for overnight repair. But papaya isn't just a digestive aid. It's also rich in vitamin C, which supports tissue healing and collagen formation, and in antioxidants like beta-carotene and flavonoids. These compounds help reduce oxidative stress, the hidden rust that damages muscle cells and accelerates sarcopenia. In other words, papaya is doing double duty, helping you digest the proteins you've eaten and protecting your muscles from internal wear and tear. Take Teresa, a 73-year-old who often went to bed feeling heavy and bloated. Her nutritionist suggested she eat a small bowl of papaya about 30 minutes before bed. The results came quickly: lighter digestion, less gas, better sleep, and even improved vitamin C levels in her blood work. Teresa found that this simple fruit not only made her evenings more comfortable, but also left her mornings less sluggish. How can you enjoy it? The simplest way is a small bowl of ripe papaya cubes, eaten plain. Another option is blending it into a light smoothie with plain yogurt and a squeeze of lemon. For an extra anti-inflammatory kick, add a pinch of turmeric or ginger. Just remember, the goal is a modest serving, not a heavy late-night dessert. When used consistently, papaya acts like a gentle nighttime assistant, making sure your body digests, absorbs, and protects exactly what your muscles need to stay strong. When it comes to protecting your muscles, few foods are as colorful or as powerful as berries. Blueberries, blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries may be small, but they're packed with antioxidants, especially polyphenols and anthocyanins. These compounds act like a natural shield, protecting muscle cells from damage caused by free radicals. As we age, oxidative stress increases, gradually weakening muscles and accelerating sarcopenia. Regularly eating berries helps slow that process, giving your muscles a chance to stay resilient. Berries also fight inflammation. Studies have shown that older adults who eat them regularly experience less post-exercise soreness, quicker recovery, and improved energy. That's because the antioxidants in berries help reduce the microscopic damage and inflammation that follow daily activity, even something as simple as walking upstairs. Over time, this translates into less morning stiffness and more willingness to stay active. Take Anna, a 73-year-old who often woke with heavy legs and little motivation to move. After her nutritionist suggested adding a small handful of berries before bed, sometimes in yogurt, sometimes in a light smoothie, Anna noticed a change within weeks. Her mornings felt lighter, her legs less sluggish, and she even regained the desire to walk outdoors. For her, berries became not just food, but fuel for independence. The good news is that berries are easy to use. Fresh, frozen, or blended into a smoothie, they deliver the same benefits. A modest serving, about half a cup, is enough to get results. For convenience, frozen berries can be kept on hand year-round, making them a simple addition to your evening routine. The key is consistency, not volume. A small bowl of strawberries with yogurt, a few frozen blueberries and plant milk, or a mix of raspberries and oats before bed. All of these create a steady flow of antioxidants your muscles can rely on. Over time, this nightly habit can help you wake with more energy and less stiffness. Now that you know the individual benefits of these fruits, the real magic comes from combining them smartly. The right evening mix gives your body a balanced dose of minerals, antioxidants, fiber, and natural sleep supporters without feeling heavy before bed. The goal isn't a big meal, but a light, digestible snack that keeps your muscles fueled through the night. Take bananas with plain yogurt. This simple duo delivers potassium and magnesium for muscle relaxation, plus protein and probiotics to support overnight recovery. Add a pinch of cinnamon and you also get anti-inflammatory benefits in a warm, comforting flavor. Another option is kiwi with oats and chia seeds. The kiwi brings vitamin C and serotonin, the oats add fiber for steady energy, and chia provides omega-3s and protein. Together, they form a small pudding that works with your body's natural repair cycle. For those struggling with sleep, a Tart cherry smoothie made with unsweetened almond or oat milk can be a gentle nightcap. It's light, packed with melatonin, and soothing to sip slowly before bed. Or, for a more refreshing option, try a small fruit salad of papaya, strawberries, and blueberries. It's easy on digestion while giving your muscles vitamin C, papain for protein absorption, and polyphenols to fight oxidative stress. The key is portion size. You don't need a giant bowl of fruit. A small serving, half a banana, 1 kiwi, a handful of berries is enough. Eat it 30 to 40 minutes before bed so your body has time to digest without feeling too full. Done consistently, these combinations turn into a nightly ritual that supports sleep, muscle repair, and steady energy in the morning. Think of it like a toolbox. Each fruit brings its own specialty, but together they build a stronger foundation. Over time, these small evening habits can make a big difference in keeping your muscles and your independence intact. Even the healthiest foods can become harmful if not chosen wisely for your situation. That's why it's important to talk about precautions before turning evening fruit into a nightly habit. Age often brings health conditions like diabetes or kidney problems, and these can change how your body handles certain nutrients. For example, fruits like bananas and papayas are rich in potassium, a mineral essential for muscle function. But if you have reduced kidney function, your body may struggle to filter out excess potassium. Too much of it in this blood can be dangerous, affecting heart rhythm and overall health. That doesn't mean you need to avoid these fruits completely, but it does mean portion control and medical guidance are critical. Similarly, if you live with diabetes or prediabetes, the natural sugars in fruit need careful management. Eating too much fruit at night may spike blood sugar, interfering with both sleep quality and muscle repair. The solution isn't cutting out fruit entirely, but choosing options with a lower glycemic index like kiwi, berries, or tart cherries, and pairing them with protein or healthy fats such as yogurt or nuts to slow sugar absorption. It's also important to listen to your digestion. Some people find that large servings of fruit close to bedtime cause bloating, gas, or discomfort. Remember, the goal is a small, nourishing snack, not a full meal. Think half a banana with yogurt, a handful of blueberries, or a slice of avocado toast, not a giant fruit salad. The safest step is always personalization. What works beautifully for one person might need adjusting for another. Before making major changes, especially if you manage chronic conditions, it's wise to check with a healthcare provider or nutritionist. That way, you can enjoy the benefits of evening fruit while keeping your body's unique needs in mind. The bottom line, nighttime fruit can be a powerful tool against sarcopenia. But like any tool, it works best when used correctly and with care. Fruits are powerful allies against sarcopenia, but they're only one piece of the puzzle. To truly protect your muscles and independence, you need a more complete strategy, one that combines food with lifestyle habits that keep your body resilient as the years pass. The first cornerstone is movement. Muscles follow a simple rule: use them or lose them. That doesn't mean heavy weights or long gym sessions. Even daily walks of 20 to 30 minutes stimulate circulation, keep fibers active, and protect balance. Simple strength moves like sitting and standing from a chair, lifting light water bottles, or practicing tiptoe balances can gradually rebuild muscle and joint stability. Over time, these gentle efforts accumulate, slowing the progression of sarcopenia. Second is hydration. As we age, the natural sense of thirst dulls, and many older adults drink far less water than they need. Dehydration quietly weakens muscle performance, leading to cramps, fatigue, and even faster breakdown of muscle fibers. A small but steady habit like drinking a glass in the morning, at midday, and again before dinner can make a noticeable difference in strength and comfort. Third, protein intake is critical. Fruits provide antioxidants, vitamins, and enzymes, but muscles can't grow without protein. Unfortunately, many older adults eat less protein than their bodies require. The fix is simple. Include a protein source in every meal. Eggs, fish, poultry, tofu, beans, or yogurt. Ensure your muscles get the building blocks they need to stay strong. Finally, never underestimate sleep. Night is when muscle repair happens most intensely. Without consistent, restful sleep, even the best diet and exercise won't deliver full benefits. Creating a calm evening routine, dim lighting, no screens, steady bedtime hours, signals to your body that it's time to heal. The truth is, sarcopenia isn't inevitable. With the right combination of fruit, protein, hydration, movement, and rest, you can slow or even reverse muscle decline. Each habit might feel small, but together, they're a shield against frailty and dependence. Every night is a chance to invest in tomorrow's strength. Add the fruits you've learned about, stay active, rest well, and you'll be giving your muscles the tools they need to support you for years to come. Staying strong as you age doesn't depend on a single food or exercise. It's the result of many small, intentional choices repeated day after day. The fruits you've just discovered are more than snacks. They're practical tools your body can use to resist sarcopenia, rebuild muscle, and preserve independence. A banana eases cramps, kiwi shields muscle fibers, cherries calm inflammation, avocado fuels hormones, papaya unlocks nutrients, and berries protect against oxidative stress. When combined thoughtfully, they create a nighttime ritual that helps you wake up stronger, steadier, and more energized. But beyond the fruits, the bigger message is consistency. A quarter of an avocado once in a while won't transform your health, but a steady pattern of evening nutrients, hydration, protein at meals, light daily activity, and quality sleep will. Even if you're 70, 80, or older, your muscles are still responsive. They can grow stronger, recover faster, and carry you with more confidence through your days. The path forward isn't about chasing miracle cures or expensive supplements. It's about honoring your body with what it needs most: nourishment, movement, rest, and care. Every evening is an opportunity, a chance to give your muscles the fuel to repair and protect you for tomorrow. If you take that opportunity seriously, the payoff is enormous. Not just more years of life, but more life in your years. So tonight, make it simple. Pick one fruit, enjoy it calmly before bed, and know you're investing in your strength. With time, these small steps create a future where you remain active, independent, and full of vitality.